Lesson 82. Road. What's the past of ride?
The past of ride is road.
If you rode from here to the next town by bicycle, about how long would it take you?
If I rode from here to the next town by bicycle, it'd take me about 2 hours.
Decrease. Does the temperature decrease as we move from spring to summer?
No, the temperature doesn't decrease as we move from spring to summer. It increases.
Join. Joint. Shoulder. Elbow. Do you have to join a library before you can start borrowing books?
Yes, you have to join a library before you can start borrowing books.
If we join two pieces of wood together, like this, what do we make?
If we join two pieces of wood together like that, we make a cross.
What joint of the arm is this?
That joint of the arm is the shoulder, the elbow, the wrist.
Noon. What's another word for midday?
Another word for midday is noon.
E.g. equals exempli gratia equals for example. Abbreviation. What are the letters e.g. the abbreviation of?
The letters e.g. are the abbreviation of exempli gratia.
When do we use these letters?
We use these letters in writing, but not in speaking.
Here you are. There he is. Hand. Structure. Finally. What can we say when we hand something to somebody?
When we hand something to somebody, we can say, "Here you are."
When you finally find something after trying to find it for a long time, what can you say?
When you finally find something after trying to find it for a long time, you can say, "Ah, here it is."
State. Fill in. Application form. Birth. Occupation. Do you pay taxes to the state?
Yes, I pay taxes to the state.
Is this room in a good state or a bad state?
This room's in a good state.
When you fill in a passport application form, what must you state?
When I fill in a passport application form, I must state my name, my address, my date of birth, my occupation, etc.
Statement. Signature. When you make a formal written statement to the police, do you have to put your signature at the end?
Yes, when you make a formal written statement to the police, you have to put your signature at the end.
Download. Program. What kind of things can we download from the internet?
We can download programs, songs, films, etc.
Drunk. Fight. What happens if someone drinks too much alcohol?
If someone drinks too much alcohol, they get drunk.
Have you ever seen two people fighting each other in the street?
Yes, I've seen two people fighting each other in the street.
Where? What happened?
They were outside the pub, and they hit each other.
Do some people get into fights when they're drunk?
Yes, some people get into fights when they're drunk.
Probability. Do you think the probability of another world war has increased or decreased in the last 20 years?
I think the probability of another world war has increased in the last 20 years.
Mind. Brain. Change one's mind. Brainy. Abstract. Sense. What's the difference between mind and brain?
The difference between mind and brain is that we use mind in the abstract sense, whereas we generally use brain in the physical sense.
Are you in the habit of changing your mind a lot?
No, I'm not in the habit of changing my mind a lot.
Do adults have bigger brains than young children?
Yes, adults have bigger brains than young children.
Who's the brainiest member of your family?
I'm the brainiest member of my family.
Criminal. What happens to criminals if the police catch them?
If the police catch criminals, they arrest them and take them to the police station.
Gun. Do you have to have permission from the state to own a gun in your country?
Yes, you have to have permission from the state to own a gun in my country.
Civilized. Do you think the world's more civilized nowadays than it was in the past?
No, I don't think the world's more civilized nowadays than it was in the past. I think it's less civilized.
So far. How many people do you think you've spoken to so far today?
I think I've spoken to about 3 people so far today.
What does the expression, so far, so good mean?
The expression, so far, so good, means that somebody has not experienced any problems up to now.
Give me an example, please.
I'm enjoying my new job. So far, so good.